Hello, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Darth News. I'm your host, Darth, and today we have a lot to get to. But I forgot my script. BRB. Now that I have my script, we can get to the news. Top story of the day. Female Thor. You know, my spidey senses are tingling right now. All the way down to my bojangles. All the way down to my bojangles. My balls. I don't know why I'm trying to speak code. I'm definitely demonetized. But anyway, did anybody ask for a female Thor? Anybody? Was there like a campaign on Twitter? Was the Twitterati on this shit? No. Nobody gave a fuck. No one asked for it. Nobody. Therefore, it's part of an agenda. Yay! It's part of an agenda. We figured it out together. A feminazi agenda. A feminist agenda. A Me Too Time's Up movement agenda. Now, I'm not saying I don't support the Me Too movement. Harvey Weinstein was the devil. And a gross pig of a man. And he's going to hell for sure. So he's going to be punished regardless. So let's just move on from the Me Too stuff, okay? And all those other guys, let's just move on. Nobody asked for a female Thor. It's part of an agenda. Like, how are they even going to incorporate female Thor? Can someone tell me? Because the last time I saw Jane Foster, she was Jane Foster. You know what? When I watched Endgame, I knew there was a reason they kept bringing up Jane Foster. I knew there was a reason they kept bringing her up, and they even showed a little clip of her, and Thor went on this little funny, sad rant about her. Why would they do that unless they are bringing her back? That's what they're doing. They're bringing her back. But why? I don't know. Next news. Disney Plus. Yeah, so Disney announced their new slate of Marvel content. And does anybody really give a fuck about Hawkeye? Anybody? Anybody? What about Vision or Scarlet Witch? Does anybody give a fuck about Scarlet Witch? Huh? Does anybody care? Why are they making a PG-13 Blade? Why? I understand Mahershala Ali is a phenomenal actor. I love that man. I just want to pour maple syrup all over his body and just lick it up. But I won't, because I'm not weird. I would always ask permission first. I don't care if he's an Oscar-winning actor. If this shit is PG-13, I'm going to be on some next level pissed. Or as the snowflakes say these days, triggered. I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered. And why are we watching another Scarlett Johansson Black Widow film? This movie should have came out right after Iron Man 2. She should have got her own standalone. They ended her. They killed her off. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. They killed her off. That's the end of her story. So why are we just going back to Fantasyland and reliving her? Like, why? Feminist agendas. Next news. Ghostbusters 2016 equals white woman plus a black woman plus Thor. Oh yeah, I want to go back to Disney Plus real quick. That's going to be a hard pass. I already pay for Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Go. Not including my other bills. This is just one more fuck you. No, I'm not paying for it. I will download it legally. I'm winking, but you can't tell. Anyway, Black Widow is basically a woman, but I don't care, okay? They're making the mask. They're remaking the mask into a woman. A fucking woman. Can you believe that shit? No one's gonna laugh at that. The mask was great because it was Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey alone. And it was made in the 90s. There's a reason this movie came out in the 90s and was so successful. Because it was the fucking 90s. That's what was in. That was the kind of style of comedy that was there. Have you seen Son of the Mask? Have you fucking seen Son of the Mask? It is so fucking bad. Just bad. And you think remaking it with a woman is going to make it better? It won't. It won't. I promise you it won't. I fucking promise you it won't make anything better. Next news. Blade is basically a black guy. We already talked about this, but he's a black guy and it's PG-13. I read the wrong line. Next news. Captain America is now black, according to Endgame, if they go with the same Falcon story. So, congratulations, Captain America's now black. I'm so excited for Captain Blamerica. 007 is now a black female. Wow, never saw that one coming in a million years. Let me tell you, in a million years. And I don't want to hear but she's not James Bond. She's 007. It's different. No, it's not different. It's not different. 007 has always been affiliated with James Bond. And if James Bond goes, obviously she's going to continue to be the 007. So it doesn't matter if she's not James Bond. You're just going to be transitioning into the feminist agenda. No one asked for this. Nobody. That's the question of the night. Who asked for this? Nobody. Next news. Little Mermaid. This is funny. You know, I don't even give a shit anymore because I'm just like, who cares? There's no stopping it. There's no stopping this crazy SJW agenda in Hollywood. There's just no stopping it. But the Little Mermaid is now a beautiful African queen with dreadlocks who is a true Caribbean, unlike the redhead, pale, white, privileged females we had beloved for so many years. That bitch is out. That's so last year. Next news. The Terminator, Dark Fate. Yep, it's got a dark fate indeed. It's looking pretty dark, pretty grim, pretty. It smells like a bomb. Is someone lighting a match? It smells like a bomb. Sorry, I had to turn off the other camera because I can't edit very well. Next news. Guardians. Wow. Apparently there's going to be a full female Guardians in the works. And not to mention the Eternals. Have you seen that cast? It's so diverse. It's amazing. I never thought that they would do such a diverse cast in a Marvel film. But they did it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Next news. I have one thing written on here. Straight pride. Apparently straight pride, I know nothing about. I am a non-binary, pansexual, non-cisgendered species. Thank God I hit 10 minutes. But obviously ads don't matter because this video will never be seeing the light of day. Toodles!